When my brother was 17, he chased me with a Colt 45. I was 13 and should have been gossiping over boys, not locking my bedroom door at night and praying I'd live to see another day. The day he tried to kill me, I found my calling. Sandals pounded on hot concrete as I fled to the police station down the street in our tiny, dead-end town of Millbrook, North Carolina, looking for safety, distance, for any place but back where he was. The chief's musty office smelled of cheap cigarettes piled in an ashtray that hadn't looked to be dumped in days. Adrenaline pumped as I watched sunlight filter in through blinds, one cracked and bent by the dispatcher's adopted cat. More than the sun lurked outside the window. He was waiting somewhere, seething because I'd gotten away and plotting for my return. I'd have to, or would I? Was there another way? That was the only day I ever saw my mother cry. I don't remember the chief's name, but the memory crashed out of the blue as I slipped the heavy police vest over my head. The chief let me try on a uniform shirt he had hanging on a peg in his office. He thought it would distract me from the fear still pounding through my veins. And he rolled up the long sleeves and tucked them under to make the appearance seem fitting, even though the extra-large shirt swallowed me whole. It was the day I realized I needed to be a protector and fight for those too weak to do it. I grew up that day, up and strong. Running from a gun could do that to you. Running to the Virginia line to get away from my brother could do that too. Starting over. Confused as to how a family could appear so perfect, yet be so terribly wrong. Now I run towards the fear. I secured my Kevlar armor in place and pulled my dark hair under my cap. It was that kind of day. When we geared up, there was an eerie silence that always followed the buckling of clasps. The Loctite protection was only superficial, though. The silence was part of our knowledge. It was that moment between us that spoke volumes. Being a cop was never easy. With one wrong step, death could knock against any of our doors.